ardhi kaumba mbingu, akaumba bara mwezi, kaumba nafsi, kaumba wivu, akaumba na mapenzi. Na kukuacha sisani, siwezi jaribu, maana penzi kwa mzani umenizidi mahbibu. Shika vyema usukani, twende taratibu, baada ya tuta baby koleza gia, ili tam kama pinki na kutaswiti arote rote, funde kwenye kuchi shipo viti kama lote, vita cheni shaditi, sitaki chiti, watoke kwenye moyo nimekupa siti, wendo dereva so kukuacha. Kabisa siwezi. Hadithi kunja hadithi njoo, utamu kolea, mwezenu kupa niko kwa roho, imeninokea, vishanshuda kwenye hiyo, naloambea, mtaja kubwa makwashako, kwa kutuongea, tena mikote ndoda kitari, na katiba halali, wanetaka sukari, alamba na jana ilifunga nkasali, nikamuomba jalali, tuepushe madohari ya wanadamu. We mtam kama pinki na kutaswiti arote, funde kwenye kuchi shipo viti kama lote, vita cheni shaditi, sitaki chiti, watoke kwenye moyo nimekupa siti, wendo dereva so kukuacha. Kabisa siwezi. Na kukuacha siwezi jaribu, maana penzi kwa mzani umenizidi mahbibu.
I'm just here for a good time. I'm not here for a long time. It's a bad day, not a bad life. Can't do the maroon.
I know maybe one day we can make love on a Sunday. We can make love to the Bebuta. We can know go finger to Beluga.
So open up, make a enter. Make a big back to the center. So open up, me a enter. Make a big back to the center.
Oh baby, we can make love in a car to the Bebuta. Yeah.
I'm just here for the fun, I'm not here for a long time. So bring your lips, let me kiss them. Up on this, you don't go to la mama system. I'm a bigger act of a hitman.
I'm a dish money, not the poor women. So open up, I make her enter. Oh, nena, on the no kuburenda. Oh, totona, oh, no kubinga. Yeah, oh, tambono vele venda. I baby, one day we can make love on a Sunday. We can make love to the Bebuta. We can know go finger to Beluga.
So open up, make her enter. Make her bring it back to the center.
So open up, me I enter. Make her bring it back to the center.
Baby, much you want there. Yo tuende tuhende ne kumurunga. Tukakura tene kurunga dona. Yeah. Tukakura tene kumake. Tukakara tene kutama. Amesha kura tena macha wawangale. I bet you maybe one day we can make love on a Sunday. We can make love to the Pepuka. We can know how we cooking got the Pepuka. So open up, make a enter. Make a baby back to the center. So open up, me a enter. Make a baby back to the center. I'm just here for a good time. I'm not here for a long time. It's a bad day, not a bad life. Can't do it, I don't dance. Can't do it. Can't do it, I don't dance. Je vais chanter, te soigner. Je vais chanter, te soigner. Invitez-moi chaque fois ce soir. Laisse-moi te faire ce que tu aimes. Viens, viens. L'amour que je te porte n'a pas de limite. Tu seras ma maman, tu seras ma chérie. Je te suis, tu me fuis. Je te fuis, tu me suis. Juste une nuit pour me sentir près de toi. Laisse-moi t'aimer comme on t'a jamais aimé. Je suis tombé amoureux d'un coup, d'un coup, d'un coup. Un coup, un coup, un coup. Babenaka, un coup. Un coup, un coup, un coup. Un coup, chaos technique. Un coup, un coup, un coup. Trop de plaisir. Un coup, un coup, un coup. Bonayoka, moi, goût. D'un coup, d'un coup, d'un coup. Amoureux d'un coup. Elle a conquis mon cœur. D'un coup, d'un coup, d'un coup. Elle a changé ma vie. Ma star, mon bébé. D'un coup, un coup. Elle me dit je t'aime. Je vais chanter pour te soigner. Je vais chanter pour te soigner. Elle me dit de faire dormir bébé, beau bébé, pouvoir concevoir un autre bébé. Et quand il fait noir, faut piloter. J'ai permis du soir pour piloter. Elle sait comment faire pour élever le niveau. Madame a le niveau. Elle est restée mère sans perdre un peu de niveau. Oui, madame a le niveau. Elle me dit mon chéri, fais-moi tout ça là là. Je veux des bisous là là là. Ne reste pas là là là. Enlève le cadenas. Chéri, fais-moi tout ça là là. Je veux des bisous là là là. Ne reste pas là là là. Enlève le cadenas. Elle veut que je chante pour elle chaque jour, mon bébé. Elle dit que ma voix lui donne de l'amour, mon bébé. Elle veut que je chante pour elle chaque jour, mon bébé. Fais comme tu sais faire, fais-moi dans la joue, mon bébé. Naye yo, naye, naye yo, naye me la mama, wayoka bien, naye me la bébé, voilà la bien. Je vais chanter, te soigner, je vais chanter pour te soigner. Naye, naye yo, naye, naye yo, naye me la mama, wayoka bien, naye me la bébé. Voilà la bien, je vais chanter pour te soigner. Je vais chanter pour te soigner. La lisa m'a accompagné, madame Beto, poutou poutou. La lisa m'a accompagné, madame Beto, poutou. La lisa m'a accompagné, madame Beto. La lisa m'a accompagné, madame Beto. Laisse-moi te prouver, il n'y a pas de comme toi. Laisse-moi te chanter, que tu es tout pour moi. Obanga gâté, Obanga jamais, Obanga gâté, Obanga jamais. Oh, Aigle. Le prince d'Age. Architecte.
What up, y'all? What up, y'all? What up, y'all? Happy Saturday, obviously. I know we're in a different circumstance right now. We're kicking it at the castle today, but it's still a beautiful Saturday. We still rocking out with BE100 Radio Africa, and you are still rocking out with the gang. We're so glad to see you here. If you're watching on YouTube and you missed us, we are glad that you're still here, showing up and showing out like you do per usual. Now, if you know me, go ahead and get yourself a drink. Go get a blunte because we about to kick it today. More hot guys. I got some good news for y'all. I got some things to tell you about that may or may not rub your spirit the right way, but you know I'm just here to give you the right information and tell you what's going on because I like to keep you in the know. And I want to make sure that you are up to date with all of the news that you need to know. And because I care about you, we care about you like how we do. You know what I'm saying? It is a beautiful Saturday. So we're going to kick it off with a little something smooth, something just easy to digest. So as I was browsing the internet, I see a lot of women, a lot of people who are into, aquatic life. People who say they're mermaids and fairies and all types of stuff. And you know what? I support you. You do what you want to do. If you want to be a fairy, sweetheart, you are a fairy. If you want to be a mermaid, sweetheart, you are a mermaid. Because in this lifetime, there are literally no boundaries and you can do whatever you want. So speaking of which, they have a mer school in South Africa, Johannesburg, that actually teaches you how to put on a monofin and hold your breath and do all that cool stuff underwater and teach you how to swim like an actual mermaid does. Now, I don't know about you, but I've seen people do this like on TV and at parties and exotic little whatevers, but I didn't even know this was something that you can be taught. Because, sweetheart, let me tell you something. I'm going under the water, but I'm coming right back up. Because first of all, do I want to get my hair wet? Secondly, if I have lashes on, do I want to have my lashes come off in the water floating like two caterpillars? No, I do not. Can I swim though? Yes, I definitely can. You know what I'm saying? Backstroke, butterfly, all the techniques. And I feel like y'all low-key was about to doubt me. But you should never doubt somebody named Supreme. How you going to doubt somebody named Supreme? Make it make sense. I'm that girl. However, if you are interested in learning how to be a mermaid and learning how to fin with a mouse, learning how to swim with a monofin, you know what I'm saying? I'm a poet, didn't even know it. If you're interested in learning how to do that, you can definitely make your way to Johannesburg, take yourself a journey, and travel and explore this full body workout, which they say is therapeutic and make sure that you are living in a complete fantasy. Now, this is super, super, super interesting because, yes, they're doing this in South Africa, but in West Africa, did you know that we believe in mermaids in general? They either call it, in Liberia, um, a, they will call a mermaid a mami wata, which is like a mother of the water, you know what I mean? Or they'll call her a Gina, which is basically a witch. I don't know about you, but my grandmother told me that she has seen a plethora of mermaids in her lifetime. And in addition to her seeing these mermaids, they do all types of things. They seduce men and allure people to the water. And I think people in America kind of believe it. Some people, depending on what they grew up on, what their family history is like, what their spirituality is like. But I see a lot of like younger generations getting kind of involved in that culture. But it's really interesting to see because I hear a lot of stories. Maybe one day I'll give you guys the tea and I tell you some of the stories my grandmother used to tell me. Some of them are very fucking spooky. You know, I think I'm a bold bitch, but I'm not that bold. She'll tell me some stories about some mermaids, and I will be definitely spooked out. I might not tell her, but I'm looking at her like, yo, you can stop the story here. I'm good on hearing anything else. However, we're not going to keep it that long on that because we just want to make sure that you guys are in the know and you guys can swim anywhere. So if you can, make sure you go to Johannesburg and explore the ideas and the possibilities of becoming a mermaid or merman or merperson, whatever. But speaking of which, when we come back, we're going to talk about our most favorite majestic character, Miss Rihanna. We heard she's taking it to Africa and a couple of countries with Fenty Beauty. And we're going to give you the tea. We're going to give you the hot goss. We're going to keep you up on game because that's what we're here to do. In the meantime, we're going to listen to some music. Where's your drink at? Everybody get your drink. It could be water because this is water. This is water. Go ahead and get you some water. Go and get you something to drink. It's a beautiful day. It's a happy Saturday. If you're coming from brunch and you're coming inside and you lit, I support you. If you're about to get pre-game, about to go out, I still support you. Go ahead and get yourself a blunte. It's your girl, Supreme Luci. You rocking out with BE100 Radio Africa, baby. We out. Music for the one time.
Playlist curated by us.
Let me tell them how the team goes. How the team goes. Okay. Chebe make a tamua. Seba kina go join God. You want to bamba? You wanna chill with the big boys? Now if they run, get it, if they run, get a cup of drink with a drop cup. Hey, so you see how the thing goes? How the thing goes? Oh, you tell them I hope and you. And hook. All right, take it easy, and let's see how it works. Okay. This one of this one we can't use. Go school, you go the time tools. Another parameter everyone is from you. See, even your papa not to save you. For all the cannabis when they pick it down too. Man, all the niggas don't find you. Because that nigga will you feel money don't move. Or buy it don't move. Hey, come on, let's go. Chebe make a tamua. Cheba to kill and go join God. You want to bamba? You wanna G with the big boys? Like you run, get it, you the wrong, get a top of drink with a drop cup. Hey, Chebe, you see how this thing goes? I'm just telling you who blend you. And who? Okay. Let me see what my God what I can do. Cause you're the father to the fatherless, I'm mother to the motherless, I'm not to know what I can do. But promise not to fight again, not to do anything that we want again. Cause if you do, let me see you go wrong again. And another time you go on again, that's what. Chebe make a tamua. Seba to kina go join God. You want to bamba? You wanna G with the big boys? Like if they run, get it, if they run, get a top of drink with a drop cup. Hey,
You say you got me, but I don't say you can lie with the look in your eyes. Stop acting funny. Say you know they pick my call, I don't call you 10 times. Yeah, I love you, even when I don't say it tonight. No, yeah, I miss you, even when I don't say it at all. No, should not because of Jennifer. Now she they do the da Jennifer. Oh, I'm looking for that girl called Jennifer. Now she is spoiling your mind like a Lucifer. Hey, Jennifer. Yeah, I'm looking for that girl called Jennifer. Now she they do the da Jennifer. Oh, I'm looking for that girl called Jennifer. Hey. Forget to that Jennifer, she be catching over. She dey put on top for my career. Come rain up, sun, not go lucky better. But Jennifer, the lies, she just want to money. She be cara chica, and she go give you fever. If you look into her eyes, you go notice she's a wizard. I see you fine, Ronaldo, you never say why. Another girl walk, another girl jump. Stop lying, you're like a killing somebody. The way you do, I don't feel sad, though. You're like a killing somebody. Oh my God, stop lying. You know I love you, my darling. The way you do, I don't feel sad, though. You're like a killing somebody. Oh my God, yeah, I love you. Even when I don't say it, then I know. Yeah, I miss you. Even when I don't say it, they don't know. Say not because of Jennifer. Now she they do the dirty that Jennifer. Oh, I'm looking for that girl called Jennifer. Now she is spoiling your mind like a Lucifer. Hey, 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 Jennifer. Say I'm looking for that girl called Jennifer. Now she they do the dirty that Jennifer. Oh, I'm looking for that girl called Jennifer. Hey, hey, hey.
On the boy call me number one. So much money in the bank, man. All them girls they call me honey. Only your love can turn me to a mad man. Leo nakutoa kwenu de kwangu. Nina hamu ya kutoa mahali uwe wangu. Nasema unakuja sangapi ama kwenu umeshakatazwa. Saidi kichwa nitamweka wapi na mkongo nishampakaza. Hiyo mitungi ndo usiseme utakuna utasasa. Kama pesa ndo zipo nyingi kuzigawa nimeshaanza. Wauni sadaka lawe amina mwenye kupata mwenye kukosa akose kukugani. Sadaka lawe amina na mwenye kupata mwenye kukosa akose kukugani. Leo nataka kutoa out. Nina hamu ya kutoka na wewe. Jiandae leo na kutoa out. Nina hamu ya kutoka na wewe. My beautiful baby from Dubai, I wanna take you to Dubai. Yes, I'm ready to do that. I said do that. Hiyo mitungi ndo usiseme utakuna utasasa. Kama pesa ndo zipo nyingi kuzigawa nimeshaanza. Wauni sadaka lawe amina mwenye kupata mwenye kukosa akose kukugani. Sadaka lawe amina na mwenye kupata mwenye kukosa akose kukugani. Leo nataka kutoa out. Nina hamu ya kutoka na wewe. Jiandae leo na kutoa out. Nina hamu ya kutoka na wewe. The mix. Leo nataka kukutoa out. Nina hamu ya kutoka na wewe. Jiandae leo na kutoa out. Nina hamu ya kutoka na wewe.
First of all, you know how we give it up each and every Saturday from 4 to 6 on BE100 Radio Africa. We're going to give you the tunes. We're going to give you everything cool to listen to because we support you. We want to make sure when you go to the function and they put on some Afro beats or whatever type of Afro selection they put on, that you're going to know. And we curated something special for you guys because who else besides y'all? Who deserves it besides y'all? You guys are literally our faves. But speaking of faves, we were previously talking about Rihanna and how amazing she is. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm most definitely obsessed with my girl because she is her. Like, Rihanna came in doing music, and then she started franchising, and then she made skincare, lingerie, makeup. First of all, she's dynamic. She's pregnant. She's doing all of this all at once, but she sees to amaze me. She sees to amaze us at BE100 Radio Africa. So while Rihanna has been on the low, she hasn't been talking too much. She hasn't been telling anybody anything. While you guys harass her about making music, she's been making millions. Miss Mamas has started selling products in Africa as of May 27th of this year. And the countries that are included are Botswana, Ghana, Kenya, Namibia, Nigeria, South Africa, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. First of all, let's talk about how catastrophic this is. Let's talk about how big this is. What other brands do you know that are coming out and taking their products to Africa? Let's talk about that. Now, if you have watched this show multiple times or if you are tuned in weekly, you would know that I constantly talking about people who are feeding in to the development of different countries in Africa. Because it's not that we don't have the resources. Sometimes it's because we don't have the money and the right people to believe in us in order to get the different countries more stable financially, more fiscally responsible, okay? But what people don't understand is once you are bringing different brands, different celebrities, different influencers, different opportunities in spaces where people can capitalize and utilize their resources wisely, such as Africa, you already know we're going to show up and show out. Name a better place where the melanin is popping. Yeah, we'll wait. You're taking your skincare, you're taking your Fenty beauty to Africa, to all of these different countries, and all you can do is expand and grow. Not just that, just by Rihanna bringing Fenty skin and beauty alone to these specific countries, the product market in Africa and the Middle East, all of these countries in the Middle East, will expand at a compound annual growth rate of 3.1 within the next 5 years. I don't think people understand the dynamics of how that's going to change and capitalize all of these different beautiful countries. Because yes, okay. We talk about how sometimes people are corrupt and they like to steal, but I doubt Rihanna's stealing. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm a Pisces. Maybe I'm tapping into my Pisces intuition, and she's a Pisces too. But I doubt she's doing anything that's gonna be lesser than amazing. Okay. First of all, we love her for her ingenuity. We love her for all the things that she's doing. You know, she helps her country. She helps Barbados. She helps so many people. Like she hires women of different shapes, different sizes, different looks for her brand. Name another brand that has been this inclusive in her marketing, in her branding, in her strategizing, in her development. Like, come on. There's not many people that are doing it like my sister Riri. Okay, first of all, congrats on the baby. You went ASAP. I love y'all. I'm wondering why you guys did not invite BE100 Radio to the baby shower. But that's a question for another day. But I do want to say is congrats. We are so proud of you for transitioning to all these different African countries. But we're ready to see you boss up. Because you know what? Sometimes I feel like sometimes people don't like to understand that sometimes Africans really do be stunting, okay? We talked about Young Rich Africans like months ago when it first dropped. You know, I'm a what is that called when you watch everything back to back? It doesn't matter what it is. Okay, I watched it all back to back. I watched it in one sitting, one weekend sitting. I'm going to watch it, especially to tell you guys how I feel about it. Okay. Speaking of which, I got a new show for y'all called Savage Beauty. It's on Netflix. I'm pretty sure it's a Nigerian series. I'm gonna start it tonight so I can give you guys the tea, so I can let you know what's going on with emotion in another country. But we're gonna revert back to rereading. Young Rich Africans, that show really capitalized on the ideas and the imagery of younger Africans in the new generation who are doing so many amazing and fabulous things. And a lot of times when people think about Africans, they don't really think the greatest thoughts. And I understand that in many ways because you're only going to know what people stereotype us as. And that goes for every human being, every demographic. You're only going to be known based off how people stereotype you. And I feel like a lot of times people do that with Africans. So sometimes it may not be the smartest decision to bring your business to all these different countries and to the continent as a whole. But what I can guarantee you is don't sleep. People out there really get into the bag. And I'm happy, I'm overjoyed that Rihanna is taking her money to another continent because we're about to be out there shining. Thank you, Rihanna. Okay, I'm low on my makeup. I need to get me a new contour set, a new lip gloss. And I'm going to go shop with my girl. So support my good sis, Rihanna. Because why would you not? She's a Pisces and she's supporting the African countries. Which I'm going to reiterate. I feel like each and every one of you, no matter who you are, if you are of Black descent, of African American descent, explore a little bit. You never know where you may resonate when you explore to our countries and our continent. But I ain't going to beat your ears up. We're going to talk about more good news when you get back because, you know, my good sis Rihanna loves a good blunté. And you know what? I love a good blunté as well. And I have some good news for some Moroccans because we heard that the grapevine that y'all might be getting into the cannabis industry. And that's something that I want to explore a little bit more because I am super intrigued with what you guys are going to do with the economy, with this information. But we are going to be back. I'm not going to talk your ears off. It's going to be a cool day. We chilling at the crib. We chilling at the casa. This is just a long conversation between you and I. You and BE100 Radio Africa. Okay? It's going to be a good day. Tune into the music, curated, a playlist.
Everything, no. Everything, no.
You know what it is.
Enough. No. Jesus, I'm thinking on a jumbo. I come me down a pale. I have been a lambacabia. Yabade la shenga. I still is on a zoni. Bafaze balo babalemba. Alo binaza special. Tango na piaka biroko. Tease me, squeeze me, feel me, me, baby, do me, me, tu fatigue, tu fatigue, tu fatigue, tu fatigue. No. Encore une fois de plus, tu m'as troublé. Non, coco la latine, snabonanga. Une centaine de filles qui t'est volé. Oui, ayo motema et ponakanga. Dans ta tête, chérie, y'a que moi. Hey, tu veux transpirer sous mes Baby, t'es ma banana. Y'a qu'à posta la nana lingako. Baby, t'es ma banana. Y'a qu'à aussi banga. Tu fatigues, tu fatigues, tu fatigues, tu fatigues. No. Mema galikolo. Toria tina tongo. Silisanga la cosa. Motopela, soy yo pensé con tu pesa petango. La motema nangoza yo moka. Wemtoto unanipesa. Mwana sengi piloko. Tease me, squeeze me, feel me, me, baby, do me, me. Tu fatigue, tu fatigue, tu fatigue, tu fatigue. No. Let me take care of you. Only you. Quack, panzanga. Quack, panzanga. Quack, panzanga. Quack, panzanga. tu fatigues. Tu fatigues. Tu fatigues. Tu fatigues. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Mi amore, mi amore. Mi amore, mi amore. Mi amore, mi amore. Mi amore, mi amore. Oh, baby. We not go far, we not go far, we go we, you go know. All of the blessings fall on my yard. Blessings stay from my yard. And like I die, you go big, you go see, you go feel because the blessings fall on my yard. Blessings fall on my yard, yeah. That's why I say my alcohol. I don't wanna reason back things no more. I don't wanna go back to where I did before. Make nobody stress me, not disturb me, cha. I sick my alcohol. I don't wanna reason bad things no more. I don't wanna go back to where I did before. Make nobody stress me, not disturb me, cha. Too many distractions, too many problems. I feel to run away, but I won't go stop them. Too many bad men and not enough friends. Not save me, don't wanna lose my conscience. I just wanna dance under the sunset. Make nobody stop my enjoyment. Oh. No. That's why I sip my alcohol. I don't wanna reason bad things no more. I don't wanna go back to where I did before. Make nobody stress me, not disturb me, cha. I sip my alcohol. I don't wanna reason bad things no more. I don't wanna go back to where I did before. Make nobody stress me, not disturb me, cha. I used to have tech in the fridge in the bank. I'm not going back. I had bed bugs, I had roaches and rats. I'm not going back. Making the seas cannot be this easy. There must be a catch. I'm spinning and making it back. So maybe it's balancing that. I used to have tech in the fridge in the bank. I'm not going back. I had bed bugs, I had roaches and rats. I'm not going back. Making the seas cannot be this easy. There must be a catch. I'm spinning and making it back. So maybe it's balancing that. I used to have. You know I switch the time zone and bring that shit home and tipping their ass. I don't want none of return from none of my bros for scratching their backs. Some people wanna be cozy, each his own, go get you some racks. They going nowhere too fast. Only God knows how they crash. Soon as I find me a window, I got the way I fit in. If I make somebody a widow, she gon' have us some minis. More money, more problems, but fuck it, we'll take them. We used to be broke, it was shitty. Can't be on nobody in my own city. I buy like a man, my windows is teeny. These people ain't playing my songs out of pity. They actually genuinely fucking with me. They pay me in 10s, 20s, 100s, 50s. I'm taking it all cash. I ain't picking, don't give me no hard cash. Figure it out. I'm not a liability, nigga. I hustle like I got on any nigga. It's tall racks till infinity. I used to have tech in the fridge in the bank. I'm not going back. I
I had bed bugs, I had roaches and rats. I'm not going back. Making the seas cannot be this easy. There must be a catch. I'm spinning and making it back. So maybe it's balancing that. I used to have that in the fridge in the bank. I'm not going back. I had bed bugs, I had roaches and rats. I'm not going back. Making the seas cannot be this easy. There must be a catch. I'm spinning and making it back. So maybe it's balancing that. I used to have that.
What up, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back. It is your girl, Supreme Luci, and you're rocking out with the one and only BE100 Radio Africa. I am sure that you guys have had a wonderful week, and I am hopefully, prayerfully, and hopefully wishing you a wonderful weekend. You know, today in Atlanta, it feels very good. The weather outside feels like Casamigos and ass shaking. So if you haven't got the chance to go outside, make your way outside, enjoy the beautiful weather, a nice breeze, and the sun on your beautiful melanated skin. Because listen, I was outside before this, and I cannot wait to step my foot outside in the sun and enjoy myself just a little bit longer. Speaking of people who enjoy beautiful weather and beautiful things, shout out to Rihanna. We just spoke about her expanding her Fenty beauty and skin line all the way to all these beautiful countries in Africa. I ain't gonna run it back. I heard it the first time, but I will put it in my notes if you guys see it on my Instagram, social media. We are so happy to have you expanding your culture with us because we're gonna show up and show out. Do you feel me? Speaking of which, you know my good sis loves a good blunt, as do I. Because you know what? Sometimes you gotta wine and dine, and sometimes you gotta blow it back and relax. And that's what I'm gonna do. And that's what I'm gonna support. And a lot of times we talk about how harsh the punishment is in different countries in Africa and in the continent of Africa because there's such a trash and harsh stigma on the effects of weed, whatever. Makes you sleepy, makes you hungry, makes you want to take a nap. I love a nap. I don't know about y'all. I can take a nap at any time. I love a good snack. I can eat. I can take a nap. So I don't understand what the issue is with weed and all these different. You know what it is? I figured it out. It's not the culture. It's the religion. Because, you know, some people are devout Christians and Muslims and all this other stuff. And they don't believe in any of that, you know, poisoning your body and it's your temple and blah, 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 which I respect because different strokes for different folks. But I don't think that there should be a bias on the people who consume these products because whatever. The world is yours. You're going to have to leave up out of here anyway. And the only person that can judge you is God. So do as you fucking please. Do as you please. But speaking of cannabis, Morocco is set to have an agency to regulate legal cannabis. During this time, there have been a board of directors of the National Agency for the Regulation of Cannabis Activities approved by its organization, and they have budgeted it and made a chart for this year for 2022. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not really too sure if you guys are familiar with Moroccan culture, but typically, they are not about any type of Mary Jane, okay? Marijuana, a blunt, anything, no, they are not trying to be involved in that. They usually mind their business. But if they're bringing cannabis into their world and into their culture, it is important to know that not only does cannabis bring people and tourists and everything else, it brings money. What these countries need is money. And it's not just the growth of the cannabis. You have to understand the politics behind it. Because if you guys are going to regulate it, which we'll talk about a few things they're going to put in place in order to make sure that people are safe, you're talking about the production of it. The production of it is already expensive. If you guys are going to open this space up to people, they're going to be tourists. They're going to be people who are familiar with Morocco, people who are descendants of Morocco, building coffee shops, building dispensaries, building production mills, so many things in order to capitalize off the money off of the soil. Everybody knows that the continent of Africa has really rich soil, and you can really use the soil to build so many beautiful things, plant and grow so many beautiful things. And not only does cannabis assist with just leisure, but it also helps in the scientific realm if some people are in need of it. Glaucoma, cancer, pain relief, so many things that people are unwilling to study because it goes against the things that they spiritually believe. And I feel like it's just, what's the point of being that hell-bent on that when there are other crimes that are being committed in your culture that you're not fighting and protecting your people from? But you're so dead-ass about weed? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Yeah, know I like when things actually are cohesive with one another. So don't just have a beef for no reason because it feel good, because it sound good, because your mama said it, your granny said it. It's a traditional thing. Who wants to be traditional? The world around you changes every fucking day, but here you are being traditional because it sounds good. Go to hell. I'm not supporting that type of behavior. There's no way that I'm supporting that type of behavior at all. No bueno. However, the public structure is responsible for controlling all stages of production, from the seeds, from the certificates of planting where they're supposed to be planted at. They're planning on creating some type of plan of action for the licensing of the production, the selling, all of the national products within that country. Now, this is very important because I don't know if you were listening to the last episode. If you haven't, go ahead, go on YouTube, subscribe, like, and share. Make sure you watch all of the previous episodes from BE100 Radio Africa, BE100 Radio. Shout out to my girl Butter. She got a show. Shout out to everybody on this damn platform. Shout out to South Carolina. Yeah, I got a little off-winded. I'm saying off the track. But I just want to let y'all know we got a YouTube and you guys can be family over there. Migrate over there. Catch up on all the ladies' shows. We've had plenty of guests. We've chatted it up, talked a lot of shit, had a good time. However, back to the regulations and rules. If you have watched some previous episodes that we've shared with you all, you understand that I'm a stickler on having clear-cut rules. Now, granted, sometimes I feel like breaking the rules is cool because fuck it. But I also feel like rules and structure are important when it comes to the regulation of these different countries, especially places that are third world, especially places that are like war-stricken, because with the right amount of money, these different countries, listen, if you go to Africa, the weather is already perfect. It's hot every day. If it rains, it's not for long. And if it does rain, it's a cool breeze. It's tropical, palm trees, fresh fruit, fresh food, sun beaming on your skin, beaches on the coast of the goddamn continents. Like, you're living in luxury. It is a great tourist attraction. All of the countries, like every single country in Africa, is fucking beautiful, hands down. Like, you're going to be able to travel and explore and be in, like, bro, I went to Africa for the first time and it blew my mind. So I'm telling y'all, and I'm African as is. I'm already African, all right? I'm African on African. Black on black. But as I'm telling you, as a grown adult, and as an adult who can really appreciate beauty and the finer things, a beautiful continent, dog. And if the right money and resources were put into these countries and the entire continent, the development, the tourism, the resorts, y'all would have a blast. Because I went, we was in the city, we was kicking it with the locals because obviously my family outside. We had a blast. But if the money was involved, it would make the economy skyrocket. And that involves like using the money that you guys could be using for cannabis. Getting from cannabis, excuse me. Using it on health and wellness. Using it on the development in schools and higher learning. Y'all need new schooling systems. Y'all need ACs in schools. How does fucking Africa? Y'all need new books. You need to pay your teachers more. Y'all need better healthcare systems. You need to fix the roads. You need to make housing, lights, water, regular things that your citizens have. And I can guarantee, if y'all opened up about your belief systems, y'all can get the money from weed. Because people are willing to buy into it. People are willing to spend money. There's people who are coming from other countries as is, other continents as is, and buying into African land. So why not put in place a structure, a platform, some licensing, and really make it make sense for everybody? That's really be what my beef is, because I don't even have no issue. But it's just like, if you guys want to generally support the people of your countries, ease up a little bit, change the rules around. Y'all operating on fucking rules that were put in place damn near 100 years ago. The proof is in the pudding. Where is the progression? Where is the fucking growth? Y'all don't like the growth. As for me, I'm one with the universe. I grow every day. Every day I'm a new bitch. Every day I'm a new woman, and I do what I want. You all have the freedom to do said growth each and every day, but you guys are not taking the opportunity because you're being judgmental. But away from the rant and back to the politics. This is the thing. This is the part that's really tickling my fancy, because all of these rules, regulations, and licensing, and all the money y'all want to make from cannabis, Morocco, y'all are still banning recreational smoking. Y'all not dead ass. It's a fucking blunt. It's a joint take. It's going to make somebody high. People going to get high regardless. But y'all banning it. People go to jail for smoking a blunt in their personal homes. I'd be damned. I'll flip the government on its head. It might flip me first, because y'all got rules and shit. But we want to smoke a blunt. There's really nothing that wrong with smoking a blunt. Y'all really taking it too far. But you guys want to make money off the consumption, okay? Like, make it make sense. I get it. I get the politics. I get the money. I get the insurance. I get everything that comes with it. But if you're going to be doing all of this, make it pleasurable for the people that are going to be there. The people who actually reside in Morocco. Because what you're not understanding is when you guys open this floor for people to grow and produce and cultivate, even though the government is setting aside places for people to do this, marijuana, there's going to be people coming from everywhere, here and yonder, getting licenses and everything else. And I can guarantee you, you're going to be hella harsh on the people who have lived in these lands, probably taking the lands for people who have been living here since being, just to give it to other people to make money. But people can't smoke to get high, just to chill. Go to hell. Morocco, I love y'all. I love y'all. And I'm going to talk some more shit about y'all. But I'm going to talk more shit about y'all after the music break, which is curated by Strictly Us, because we want to have a good time, like we be having a good time on a beautiful Saturday. You rock with BE100 Radio Africa like you always do, from 4 to 6 with the team. It's your girl, Supreme Luci. All right? Morocco, get your shit together. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
It's like a little paradise. Oh, right now we're
What up, man? Welcome back. I'm hoping that you enjoyed the playlist curated by us because we care about you. We put it together with thoughts that you'll be at the crib, at the casa, moving and grooving and just enjoying yourself. Once again, my name is Supreme Luci, and you're rocking out with BE100 Radio Africa on this beautiful Saturday, your favorite pregame show from 4 to 6. Now, listen, I know how I like to be. Y'all like to be my business. But I do want to let you know I got some homies coming in today, okay? We're going to have a wonderful interview. We're going to probably chop it up about some information about Africa like we always do. And we're going to have a good time. But we're going to revisit this. I'm going to ask my friend today how he feels about smoking weed. Because I have a few more information about some Morocco and their cannabis. But the Morocco, y'all been on my hit list all day. Y'all have truly been on my hit list all day. Because I have some more information about Morocco. It's not as great as legalization of cannabis, but just know, Morocco, I want to chat with you. I really do want to know who I can chat about or chat with in regards to the weed, though, because you know what? I got a lot on my mind, okay? I do have a lot on my mind. And in addition to the cannabis, they said it's banned. And the government has different areas where it can grow. I'm going to reiterate again. There's so many areas where you guys can grow the weed and everything else. But I don't understand why it's banned. It really hurts my spirit because people really do want to enjoy themselves. And all the tourists and all of the investors and all of the people that are going to be coming from different countries and continents that are going to be coming to smoke, don't you think it'd be beneficial to allow people to smoke freely when you guys are making the money off of it anyway? Make it make sense, dog. I'm not going to press y'all. I'm not going to press y'all about this. But I heard y'all got monkeypox. Yeah, I said it. I'm going to keep that for a later date because I have a friend to talk to today. And you know what? We like to keep it international. I got a homeboy right now. He's coming to talk to me here all the way to Atlanta. Mr. D. Crime, kicking it with me. I feel so special. I feel grateful to have the opportunity to be chatting with an international superstar. We got some new music in the mix, okay? We're about to be all in his business and talk about what we got going on. And we're going to be in tune because I, too, want to know what he got going on because I'm nosy. What's up? How you doing?
I'm grateful. How you doing yourself?
I'm lovely. Thank you for coming to chop it up with me in the gang today.
Hey, you know I got you. I got
So
you.
happy Saturday, man. What you got going on for your day today?
Well, first up, let me say shout out to everybody watching us right now. And yep, this is Ghana. All our weekends are mostly packed from weddings to being on major stages and some other private parties and everything. So basically, all my weekends are always jam packed, including studio sections as well. So today, I already have been to 2 programs, and I'm about to hit the next let's say the final one tonight.
So tell me about the final one tonight. What you doing? How we rocking tonight?
Well, the good thing is that it's gonna be on one of there's a how do you call this? It's like a lounge, and one of the artists is outdooring his project. He has an album coming out, so I'm a guest artist on the show, and yeah, definitely when I go there, I have to go turn it up. Anytime that they know I'm coming, everybody has the energies up, just patiently waiting to see Dr. Crime just turn the whole place upside down. So yeah, it's gonna happen.
What you drinking tonight?
The good thing is that I always do water.
What? You don't even, not a little bit of tequila?
Nine,
No tequila
nine.
for
Gemma,
you?
nope.
Okay.
Gemma would say
I
nine.
do support
Well,
you.
forgive me,
I
my energy
support
comes.
you. But I will say I know what the influence does. Once you get in these streets, people passing you shot after shot, trying to get you lit, trying to
you
get you in the
know,
mix.
But
So
the good thing is, even me, I don't drink, but my whole team, my entourage, everybody, they do the same thing. So I understand I'm in the spirit together. It's not like I'm trying to be all holy and everything, but no, my team they do it.
not all
So
holy.
I always take one for the team. So when they say, I go like, yeah, we're all in this together.
A
Yep.
good supportive teammate. I respect that. So speaking of teams, speaking of working and getting to the bag, tell me what you've been working on. I know you got some new music that just came out, correct?
Definitely, yes. The new one is called Waffle. Waffle is a language in my local language, Chi, which simply means help or helper. And I'm trying to tell the people out there that lately, I mean, generally it's a proverb, but lately it's difficult to get helpers out there. So anytime that you have enough, don't spend all, save a little, because if you're looking for helpers, they are hard to come by now. Like they are rare, they are cumbersome to come by. So anytime that you have enough, make sure you save a little for rainy days.
Okay. So are you talking about saving money or just saving time or your personal energy for yourself?
I think it's all inclusive, because with the storylines in there, when I was talking about how somebody was rich, he thought he was a good person, landed out all his money and time and energy, but now he just wants a little dime or a little attention. He's not even getting it. So that means if you have money, if you have enough time, if you have enough, anything excess, make sure you save some for rainy days, because just who you think might be your helper might not even think the same way you were thinking at first. So it goes even beyond the money thing, like your time and the energy. It's not wrong to do humanitarian stuff, but if you think you have extra hours, save some for something you don't even know that is coming.
So speaking of helpers, what type of friend are you?
I'm the general friend.
What is a general friend? You don't just say anything. What is a general friend? Because everybody has general friends, and then they have
Yeah.
their go-to friend, and they have their
uh,
ride or die friend.
yeah, I'm the 1 in a million friend, the one that will tell you the painful truth, but same time stick with you. I like the painful truth in the sense that I, I I always tell people, like, I like the painful truth because I'll tell you what it is. It might not be sweet in your ears, but I'm telling you the painful truth so you can prep for whatever is about to come. And if it's party time, of course, I've got you 100%. I've got your back 100%. But I've also learned to say no. So if I don't want to go, gone with the days, I could be like, oh, no problem. But now, if it's a problem, I'll tell you, yo, I can go. No matter how you push me or whatever, I tell you, So I'm the painful truth type of friend. I tell you what it is.
So speaking of your painful truth, what is your biggest lesson of 2022?
Learn to say more no.
What made you transition to this ideal of saying no more often?
Because I, I told myself, if I do good by myself and I do good by God, that is enough. I don't have to even prove furthermore. Because with my line of work that I do, a lot of times, anytime that somebody's coming to you, of course, they feel like because you have the solution or you have the remedy to their problems, that's why they're coming. Now, sometimes some of the problems might be beyond my solvings, but I still go extra length just to go save face and try make things better. But I realized like, yo, sometimes even the people that are asking don't even mean it like that. They only feel like you are able to do it. That's why they don't even mean it like that. Not because I want anything in return, but it's like I always go extra length just to see people be on their right path and be on their toes. But even them, they don't see it like that. So I was like, no, you know what? Sometimes if I don't have to kill myself to make somebody happy just because I want the well-being of the person. And again, the reason why I'm saying no is that I can't give what I don't have.
Say that again. I would like
You
to say
can,
that that's my lesson of this year.
you can't give what you don't have. Because if you need, excuse me, if you need money and I have to go borrow money for you, there's no probability I can even pay the money back. But I was just trying to make you feel better. But maybe for all you don't even need it. You just want it. So I learned to say extra no. Not because I'm hard-headed, no,
Extra,
but
extra no. I
extra,
like to add a
extra no.
hell in front of mine, an extra hell no. I don't know why you thought to ask me. I don't know what gave you the impression that I was the one that was going to do it.
I
Count me
understand.
out.
Yeah, and I think it helps me to separate the realists from those who will still mouth you whether you did great for them or not. People are like that. So the moment you understand them, you realize like life goes on even after they say whatever they want to say because they just wanted that. They didn't really need it. They just wanted it. But regardless, people will still talk.
Listen, I have a lot to say about that. But we're
Uh-huh.
going to revisit this topic, Mr. Doctor. And I want to know why they call you a doctor. I see a lot of things on your page about what you do. But who are you doing surgery on? So we're going to talk about that after the music break. I ain't going to beat your ears up. Give me a second. We got a wonderful playlist we're going to vibe to. And when we come back, we go chop up about why you a doctor, what else you got
Mm-hmm.
going on outside of being a doctor.
I'm big crown, baby. This is a song for my beautiful girls in the world. You don't need to be told, baby. I go screaming, run, let it go, bound, run, let it go, bound, run, let it go, bound. I say I'm a one see many girls that so I give a different call. When I'm told I'm a tia come call, see you see them got it all. And anytime I go see your face, I love to sing this song. Cause I'm all you showing. Now me gonna come in the back of my book. Make them cry, me need to be in the come home. I say my son, I'm a young woman. Now me better than some girls and I tell about so much. Now me gonna come in the back of my book. Make them cry, me need to be in the come home. Why she when me a girl, me a man See when I love getting from above, cause I'm gonna cheat it when you stand up. So let's get rolling with your blast. House Range Rover and Corolla X. Girl, I like the way you flex, oh yes, oh yes. Whenever you wear your specs, I just shout sweats. It's my cool belly fat extra. When I'm in my bum again, the songs in my memosa. Come back from my one. Let me get new lyrics, function in your marker. Just like when you book, then I'm a task and chance it. To my new dead, then I'm a market. You when I make sure I'm an shitty baby. Then I'm in, I say, come on, somebody come fret, rather let it all bounce. Child anywhere, rather let it all bounce. Now some book, me love for town, okay. Now I'm a come for. So when you have me a friend, rather let it all bounce. Anytime, anywhere, rather let it all bounce. All about it, I'm showing you, my baby, yeah, my baby. Call me a fairy, call me a star, call me a star. You can leave my General, Uneviacio, because 17 will be a puninia, Uneviacio, oh, and Dina, Sika Dancy, will be a puninia. And now, Unya, yes, you was yes, so dear, one chatting tonight. And so I never share, I just see a shada. Yes, even Sanders, be on the radio. I'm no there, baby, I had time. Mami Waka, only other Jimbo. See Kenny Pan, your bedding pop. All the need to need pass up. I'm a wedding trip. I feel up a waffle. Unya, I see Unya, up a waffle. Unya, I shall Unya, up a waffle. Money. Only be a birthday, we see that. Money. I buy on, before you die. Now be your money, pay my money, school your money, mommy pay your money, no money, no honey. Plan to make money, so hustle for the money, cause super waffle. Unya, I see Unya, I shout Unya, super waffle. Unya, I shout Unya, super waffle. Susu Jenny Panudi, Kai baby, I will free. Only be Fenty, save it. Yakove in Nakudi, Udi Dibia, JB. Only be Fenty, save it. Oh, never see you. And because 17 will be a puninia. Oh, never see you. Oh, and
I see you rocking to
Okay.
it, huh?
Listen, I'm gonna get a good groove. I love music. I love to dance, and if it sounds
Wow.
good, I'm gonna dance. You don't have to worry about me,
Wow.
cause I'm gonna dance if it sounds good. Now, the first record we played for you was "Kill Me Shy," right?
Right, that's
Well,
true.
tell me about the production of that. Tell me about the process of that. Tell me how you came about making the song.
Okay, so I believe that before we were going for the break, you asked about how I got the name Dr. Crime, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Right.
I
Yep,
was going to
yep.
touch on that. You didn't have no faith in me, and that's okay. I was going to spin the block. Don't you worry about that. Tell me
Right,
about
right.
Mr. Dr. Crime.
Yep.
It sounds like you're
So
out here ruining women's lives.
I'm
If you a player, just say that.
I'm just a good doctor. That's all. I'm just a good doctor.
Okay, okay. Tell me
So now,
about you, doctor.
well, the good thing is that I always want to find remedy for things, right? I'm the type of person that I always learn. And when I was coming into the game, this is way back as 99.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is what I was thinking. Okay, so everybody started picking different names and all that. And I was like, nah, man, I'm just gonna go straight for Dr. Crime. First off, I wanted to find a name that everybody's gonna ask me why, because they have some sets of names. Let's say, no disrespect to anybody, let's say S Money. People will go like, oh, okay, because they know what maybe probably the S means something and money is money. Everybody knows money. But I wanted a name whereby somebody's gonna ask me why that name. Now, the doctor comes in for remedy. So anybody who's sick in rhyme, anybody who's weaker in lyrics and everything, they come to the doctor because anybody who's sick always goes to the hospital and they come to the doctor. So I'm going to be their remedy to their weakness in music or creativity or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the crime is CRYME. That means
Yeah, I see. Cry me.
yes. So people call it cry me. Well, I don't want them to cry me a river. It's basically me being creative, and it's called creative rhymes you most enjoy. That is the crime. So these are acronyms. Creative rhymes you most enjoy. And when you
Look
put
at
together all these
you.
first letters, that's crime, you know. So I'm a doctor with a remedy that is creative in rhymes and rhythms that you most enjoy. That's why I got the name Dr. Crime.
I'm a crybaby, but I ain't crying for you, sweetheart. Okay, I ain't crying in front of nobody. I'm not doing
Uh,
that.
you Supreme Luci, man. You never let your guard down. We know that.
You know what? It's this the star power that we both have. We share this magic. Now,
Yep.
we're going to talk about your music a little bit more, but I know that
Yep.
you don't only do music. Tell me a little bit
That's
more
true.
about what you dibble and dabble in, what you exploring.
Well, um, well, as much as I'm blessed with music, I like to do almost a little bit of everything. So everybody wants to say I'm an entrepreneur, but they don't even understand it. You know, I had to read about it, about like owning your business, not just saying yes, I'm massa to a boss, but trying to find something for yourself. So in between music, you know, I started a little transport business,
Mm-hmm.
and it's doing very well. The only good thing is that I just like to stay anonymous. I'm the unknown CEO, whereby I just want more people to patronize me, but I don't know it's mine. You know,
Mm-hmm.
because people like to take advantage when they realize this is yours. So I'm the unknown CEO of of my transport company. That's one aspect to it. And again, I started with phone until I even had to go to journalism school. Because with the journalism thing, I felt like okay, as much as I'm fluent and I can easily play with the cameras, and I like to play with my face a lot, you know. So with the cameras and everything, I started my own show with just phone. This is way back somewhere around 2000 to 2002, thereabout. And the good thing is that it caught the eye of a TV station. Then it was called Foresight TV. So they gave me a pass, and I had to create my own show. It was called Top 10. I was counting down videos from 10 to 1. So I could say again that aside music, again I'm a presenter as well.
Mm-hmm.
Now me being on TV, doing my thing, taking everything serious because I'm really serious when it comes to my work. Same time, other people were paying attention. Then boom, I got a couple of movie roles, and I have a couple of series and movies here in Ghana as well. So Yes, that I
Mm.
that got me
Let
into
me
acting
find
as
out you
well.
tapping into your thespian and actor. You know what I'm saying? Your full potential. What is your favorite role to date?
uh, there's a movie called P over D. I was playing Jason, and Jason is like he was like a free spirited type of person, not being Dr. Crime though, but he's been a different free spirited type of person. So on the screens, people were like, "Yo, this dude is just extra. He's doing extra. We don't know him like the crime that is more quiet, laid back. When you see him in town, he's all quiet and everything. But this dude is doing something different. And it's a character that had to be in there. And I felt like, okay, let me be somebody else, not a regular Dr. Crime, whereby he's all calm like that. And I think it was a bit challenging for me, but it came out pretty dope. And I'm glad that I had to play that role.
I'm glad that you did because sometimes when you learn, especially when you act and you get into these different spaces, you learn a lot about yourself also because you're tapping
Exactly.
into different characteristics that you might not be familiar with, and you learn
Yeah,
a lot about yourself. You
a lot.
learn about new habits, you learn about new things that you enjoy, and it just brings
Exactly.
out different characteristics in you.
Exactly. And with a transformation from you being your regular self, taking yourself out to be the character that the director is telling you, that's like a whole different process. And if you're in the music industry already, some people might easily say, no, people might think I'm this. No, I don't want to do it. But if you allow yourself to be challenged, you're going to discover something that you didn't even know was hidden in you. And that's the beauty. That's the beauty part of it.
I think that's the most beautiful part about life is learning different avenues of yourself and learning ultimately about your new self. Because listen, every day I wake up, I said it on the show already. Every day I wake up, I'm a new person. All
Word.
the old
Word.
stuff is gone. I can't even tap in back with that no more. And I've learned new things about myself, so I'm going to do all new things.
That's true. It's very, very important because the life itself is a lesson. We never stop learning. Every day something new comes out, new words comes out, new lifestyle, new creativity, new softwares and everything. So if you're gonna stick to what you know already and just gonna be the same person all the time, you might be too colloquial. I don't know if that's the right English to say, but colloquial, like, hey,
I get it.
forgive
I
me.
get it. I promise. We here. We right here. Don't worry. So, if
Yep.
the world was on a singular track mind, right, and you only had to choose one profession, whether that's acting, singing, DJing, hosting and curating, producing and songwriting, what would the one job be? You can only choose one job. If God said, "Hey, I'm gonna give you everything in this world that you want, but you have to choose one job out of all of the different talents I gave you, what are you gonna pick out of everything that you have?"
That's a tough one. Um,
Quick, 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 quick.
I'm
No,
sure I'm gonna choose. Okay, so what if God is giving me this position? He should give me something that I'm not going to be biased because I still want him to call me back there and be like, yo, you did a good job, but get back to heaven, because if it's going to be a job whereby, I'm not going to be good at it. And at the end of the day, my max is going to be down. I'd rather not go for that. But I believe that I would rather choose something that I haven't done before. It might be way out of what I've already done here on earth.
okay, so think of something that you have not done before and tell me what you would do.
Uh,
Yep, I'm asking you the good stuff.
well, I try probably something that I haven't done before. Be a billionaire
What
yet.
haven't you done before? What did you say? Be able what?
Billionaire yet. I'm yet to
What's
be one.
that?
So I want to see how it feels like to be a billionaire. You know,
What do they do?
I don't know. I'm yet to find out. That's something I haven't done yet. So I want to see what they do to become that. So, I mean, like I said, I want to learn something new. If I already have been in the music, movies, presenting, transport business, I want to find out what I haven't done yet. And if billionaires have done something, I want to find out what they did to be. So I could just taste it and be like, oh, this is the taste of it. I see.
I like this. This
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Don't worry, we gonna touch back on that. When we come
Mm-hmm.
back, y'all, I know we're having such a good time with Mr. DJ and doctor and musician and songwriter and curator and actor and thespian. Okay, and superstar, international superstar in the flesh.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
having a good time with my mans. We're gonna chop it up again. We're gonna have a nice music break again. But when we come back, I'm gonna need your help because people ask me questions. Okay, on
I
Ask
done
Supreme
that.
Luci, and I give them my feedback. And I'm gonna need your help to give them some insight so that people don't go crazy. So people can use their brain and do wise and mindful things. But we're going to come back. We're going to chop it up. We're going to have a good time. It's Supreme Luci. It is Mr. Dr. Crime in the flesh, Mr. Crimea River. Okay? Don't do that because you don't like that. You know what it is.
I know.
You don't go to my heaven and you make a bicycle and a boy will not in my eyes, you don't tell her. I tell you cause I can't umbrella. I don't fit in this together. Give you my necklace better. Give you my last cash better. I show you my best friend. I thought we in this together. Give you my necklace better. Show you my best friend. I give you my last cash better. Everything I do, I on that, 50 on that. You know me, I know on that, 50 understand. That's why you do me now. Understand. All of my fans are busy violent. I don't mind the picky content. I don't fight the living from them. Although I can't fix the problem. Thunder, fire, that is where they give it to make you leave me. Thunder, fire, that is in there. I don't be in this girl. Give you my necklace, better. Give you my last cash, better. I show you my best friend. I thought we in this together. Give you my necklace, better. Show you my best friend. I give you my last cash, better. Everything I do, I you know me, I know 50 understand. That's the way you do me, understand. So your man that you man monta phone you delay my body you delay sama aku ya nyambal punya kalau ni mai to ke dekna manala le to ke mandan banyak macam ada temu party yongina mama banyak ku faida lepu ciaula ni tek sama kau ya ciaula le bangala baby I'm a konyara baby you tak mana ku ciaula le sudah sama kau ciaula le bangala fale umeleni numano. Ya umeleni na sama boyfriend. Yola love, yola, yola, yola love, yola. Yola love, yola love, yola love, yola. Baby, yola love, yola love, yola love, yola. Yola love, yola love, yola love, yola. Rasa binga amtiman, montana. Kundi wa malinga montana. Sama qalbiya majudan. Lama bayag yan, mabanda na mabayag yan. Sama ako na yago yamda. Bato nyo mag-is my happy. Yung ginan. Alalang bila patope. Pagtanan. Lama para na mag-iso ganyo. Tuwakle. Lutul lagi sama lumuma. Lepo chiya wala. Nilek sama kau ya chiya wala. Baby, I'm a konyana. Baby, look at my mouth. Baby, show us some of our baby, I'm a konyana. You're putting me in a room against you. I'm a little summer boyfriend. Don't you wanna be I'm a little summer boyfriend. You get me for this thing, I'm a little summer boyfriend. Why if I let you into my no? I'm a little summer boyfriend.
What up, what up, what up, y'all? Welcome back. It is your girl, Supreme Luci. We rocking out with Mr. Dr. Crime, Dr. Crime Me. Y'all know what it's hitting on. Ghana in the flesh, Mr. International Superstar. We are kicking it one time for the one time on BE100 Radio Africa, your favorite pre-game African show, each and every Saturday on BE100 from 4 to 6. Y'all know the vibes. Yeah.
It's going down 100.
You feel me? So
BE100 Africa. Yep.
I'm glad that you're fucking with the team because we're going to do a lot of amazing things this year. And when you come to America, we're going to pipe up.
Yeah, definitely. I can't wait to be in the studios because, I mean, even with this from a distance, I already feel in the presence already. So if I'm going to be in the studios, I'm sure we'll start dialing 911.
Whether it's a radio show or if I'm curating a party or an event, we're going to have a good time, okay?
Definitely.
Every day is a beautiful day, and I just like to celebrate life with beautiful people and beautiful things. So we're going to enjoy the energy. Is always going to be right.
Exactly, exactly.
Each and
it's
every
going to be 100. It's going to be 100. We're bringing Africa to America.
I'm glad you're resonating with that.
Yep.
I'm glad you're in tune, okay? We're going to be 100 for sure.
Yeah.
That's the team.
Yep. Definitely. Definitely. Exactly. Yep.
So check this out. Each and every week, people ask me different questions. Some people have asked off-the-wall questions. It is getting very interesting. Today, we don't have something that's too crazy.
Okay.
But this is just some advice people ask me for, and I tell them how I feel. And maybe you can give me a bit of insight because sometimes I feel like it's better to have multiple perspectives than one, right?
Right, that's true.
All right, bet. So the question of the day is, it says, Dear Supreme, I need your advice. Currently, I'm out on college break. This is my first summer back into my hometown. I ran across some of my old high school classmates, and we still hang out, and we were hanging out and sharing funny stories about the past. I was having a great time until one of my classmates said that he remembered a time when we broke into someone's house and took his music equipment and sold it at the pawn shop. Right? Well, this person that we're referring to is my cousin. So he's saying that his friends were talking about a time where they excluded him in this moment and they robbed somebody. Yeah. And they took his stuff and took it to the pawn shop. He said, well, this person that we're talking to or they're referring to is my cousin. He is now a police officer in our small city. It's a huge struggle for my aunt and uncle to have replaced that equipment. Should I tell my cousin and what they said, or should I let it pass? Signed, what the fuck?
So they understand now that the cousin they are talking about is a police officer now.
Yes.
And the president is asking if he or she has to tell that person.
Yes.
I think he or she just has to let it pass because this is like in the past, right? And
Well,
again, sometimes we have reminiscent times whereby as much as it could be bad, we could just laugh over it or just, correct our ways now. I believe about moving forward and, learning from the past because we can never have a present when there's no past. And our
mhm,
past is not always perfect, right? I
mhm.
always say this that regardless whatever happens, provided you didn't have to kill anybody, anything that was wrong in the past can be corrected now and moved on.
I feel like it's such a touchy thing with family, right? It's such a
Hmm.
weird and peculiar thing with family because you want to do right by the people who love you the most, all this other stuff, and this family is a weird and peculiar space to coexist in. Honestly, for me, I would let it
Hmm.
pass because you don't know what all it can bring in the present.
Word.
It's like if all these years have passed and your cousin is now a police officer, you're not even worried about things that happened in high school. Why revisit these moments?
I don't remember what I did last year. That means some of the things that I
Sir
did that
Papas, I'm struggling trying to remember what I did last week, let
I
alone
mean,
last
come on,
year.
man. We do sometimes, well, most times we do things for the moment. There might be a time or season whereby everything is happening because it's happening that moment. But the moment the season passes, nothing matters anymore.
It's
So
like it's
in
old
high
news.
school,
That's old
uh,
news. And
yes,
honestly, generally, I would say tell your people that I put them up on game. But if these people are no longer going to be harming your family or whatever else, don't jeopardize it.
don't
It's just a
jeopardize it.
lot. It's a lot that comes into it. Like you tell your cousin who's a cop, who knows what he'll do.
You
You don't
know,
know what can trigger certain people. He might be
Ex-
upset and want to do more than fighting.
you know, and I believe that when we were kids, we did things like kids. When we're grown up, sometimes we regressed most of them, but we can
Come
never go
on,
back to go.
biblical.
We can never go back to go correct it. So I think he should or she should just let it pass and look at the future, the brightness in the future. That's the most important.
And another thing that I'm questioning is, you real comfortable with these people? I'm sure they know that's your cousin. I'm sure these people know that is your cousin. So why do they feel
Exactly.
so safe telling your eyes that they just stole from your cousin? You ain't said nothing. You came to ask me for your help.
I know. It's crazy. It's a crazy
You
world.
came
A
to
lot of
ask
things
me.
happen.
Sit on there. You got dry fist. You wanted to come and ask me for advice. You should have said whatever you needed to say in that moment. If you were so bold, since you want to tell your cousin, a police officer,
And the position now is something different as well. He's a
you feel
police
me?
officer now. That's like
You
a
know,
different
he can
rank.
escalate it. He can take it there.
You know,
He can take it there.
it's crazy. I think they should just let it pass. And, look at the future, the brightness in it.
In
Yep.
my opinion, everybody has made mistakes. Some mistakes different and worse or transitional than others. I don't judge nobody because I don't want nobody judging me. I literally
Right.
mind my business, stay out the way, and try to do right by God and myself. Like I said, every day I'm a new person. I'm the smartest that I've ever been today. With everything
Mm-hmm.
that I've gained and learned along my journey, I'm the
You know,
smartest and the greatest and the most brilliant that I've ever been today.
that's
You worried
true.
about what I
Only
did last week, last year, last high school? Give it a
you
break.
remember. That's true. It's only as human to say a fool who doesn't change his mind. So when you realize that some things we did with, we did it because we're kids or probably the friends that are around us. We don't hang around with the same friends anymore. In fact, they even talked us through it. But now we are grown ups and we realize we wish we could go back to go correct some few things. But I mean,
Man,
we're moving forward, and then the most important thing in life is to move on and better your step and prepare yourself for the future. So anything that happens, we just have to be grateful to be alive to be able to correct all these things. I always tell people these are my advices to people. In fact, this is how I live my life. Because I can't correct my yesterdays, I make sure I live my fullest today and same time protect it so that in the next couple of days or weeks to come, I don't have to look back and regret, even though I'm not perfect. So I always take every day very serious, leave the best that I
You're
can.
not perfect.
Exactly. I'm not perfect, so regardless, things will happen. But the most important thing is I live to the fullest and make sure that I'll be on the right track. At least I try my best to be on the right track.
Listen, I support you, and I want you to know that each and every day you're gonna always be perfect, whether you like it or not, because God made you. Okay, that's what I believe in. Each and every one of us are perfect in our own way, in our own light, and we're gonna shine the way we shine. Our decisions of the past are the past. They're gone. We can never revisit yesterday. If you want to go
Word.
to yesterday, you will never fucking get there. If you want to go to tomorrow,
Exactly.
you're still never gonna get there. You have to
Uh-huh.
be present, whether you like it or not. No matter if you're overthinking, no matter if you're overdoing, no matter if you're worried, anxious, whatever the case may be. We're going to be right here, right now, because that's the option that we chose. Because we are
That we
beautiful,
chose.
brilliant people,
Word. That's true. We just got to be grateful for it as well all the time.
for sure.
Many people wish to be in this position right now. We're just enjoying this free week.
Working their ass off.
Word. So I'm always grateful for the day and what is next to come, because I know so many people would want to trade places for this moment. Yep.
Oh, big facts. Big facts. But
Yep.
I ain't gonna beat your ears up. I just wanted to share with you my question of the day. And I wanted to thank you so much for sharing your wonderful time with me. I know you were all the way across the water, but we do appreciate you. I appreciate you. You're
I'm
amazing.
grateful.
I hope we share some time in the future because listen, we keep it up around here. We have a good
Word.
time.
Definitely. And well, one thing I also would like to say is that the good thing is this is the beginning of the starting. We're going to be starting. When I say we, is myself and the team, and a whole production. Shout outs to Kobe Maxwell. Shout outs to JQ Productions. Shout outs to Alodia Productions. Definitely, I'm about to tour the US. First five major states, and watch out for my pages as well. We'll be announcing the places. So yes, this is brought to you by Kobe Maxwell Production and with the JQ Production, which is QLX Production and Alodia Production as well. We'll be touring five major states, and I know ATL is definitely inclusive.
I'm
Yeah,
pulling
and I
up
can't
on you. I'm pulling up on you.
word, and I can't wait to
Water
be in
bottle
B.
on me. Water bottle on me.
Aha! Salute to that. Salute to that. Make sure it's non-alcoholic for me.
I got you. Alkaline only. The
And I can't wait.
finest spring water.
Exactly. I can't wait to be in the studios of B100 Africa as well because, like I said, from a distance, this is already a vibe. So I can't wait to be live in the studio so we can really chit chat and let the world know. In fact, let Africa know that hey, everywhere that we go, we
We
preach
coming.
Africa.
We
We
coming.
preach
We
together.
coming. We coming.
And we have so many natural and wonderful things whereby the world hasn't had enough of us. So we definitely have to let the world know. And yes, like I said, I can't wait to be back in the States and start the tour. Yeah,
It's gonna be amazing. I'm
definitely
so
is.
glad you got to chop it up with the team today. It's been a pleasure talking to you. I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful
Yep,
night, good weekend. I know you got one more event to go crash.
yep.
And
One more event. Yep. To the fullest.
tell them I came with you and we gonna turn the party up. We're gonna have a good time.
Definitely. Anytime that you want to come through Ghana, just let us know.
I will definitely
Definitely.
let you know. I'm planning on making my way across the water very soon. But before the
Uh-huh.
year is out, I'm coming. I'm ready
Uh-huh.
to party. I'm ready to have a good time. I'm ready to share life with beautiful people. And we're glad that you share life with us.
Word, definitely. And it's a beautiful place to be. I'm sure you're familiar with this already. West Africa, Ghana, it's the gateway to Africa. It's a beautiful place and you would love it here. The hospitality, the sceneries, the food, everything. I'm sure, and we have a whole lot of LRBs here, man. Family with brothers like that. So it's gonna
I
be
believe
wonderful.
that.
Supreme, you would love it. You would love it here in Ghana.
Okay, so tell the people where they can find you, where they can find your music, how they can tap in.
Yeah, so my name is Dr. Crime, Sex Star General. Everywhere on all platforms is Dr. Crime. The name is spelled with it's just one word together. DRCRIME. I take it back. DRCRYME. And I'm live on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, everywhere on all social media platforms. So yep, follow me up, hit me up in my DMs. Let's chit chat, let's talk business, let's make things possible. I believe in possibilities, and let's tour the world on our palms. The world is in our
I'm
palm
with
now.
that. I believe in possibilities.
Yep,
Because
yep,
anything
yep.
is possible in this lifetime.
Exactly. If you believe it, you can achieve it.
When you see it, it's already there.
Exactly.
I'm
Exactly.
rocking with you. I'm rocking with you, doctor. I knew there was something about your wellness, something about your spirit that was gonna get me where I needed to be.
See, sometimes it's called fate. It's bound to happen.
Magic, baby, destiny, divine timing, and destiny.
Yep, yep. So shouts to everybody watching us all over the world. B100 is the place to be. B100 Africa. Make sure y'all tune in here because this is the best place to have all the gist, the entertainment, all the fillers, the 411s. And if it's Supreme Luci, man, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it.
Yeah,
You're gonna get
you know
it.
that.
Yep.
For sure. We surely do appreciate you for rocking out one time for the one time with the team. Thank you so much, Mr. Dr. Crime, Mr. Dr. Crimey, Mr. Crimey of River, Mr. Water, Mr. H2O, Mr. Agua. Okay, extra wet. Don't play
Yeah.
with him. International superstar.
You got the lyrics. You got the bars.
Coming to the
Yeah.
states to a city near you.
Hey.
The general, now check it out. We be the boss,
Give
we
me the
the
buzz with the key players. You know, the
frequency
mosquito
leaders.
looking haters. I got stay up, I said, 60 inches. If I got you for you, how about to I have it?
Come over,
Hey.
Coca-Cola, and shout
I have
better.
it.
Yeah, come up
Yes,
and
I
come over, Coca-Cola, and shout better.
have it.
Yeah, come up and
Hallelujah.
anyone in the test, some could be kaji. Yeah, Sulu could be kaji. One to one, Baba Sabani, kaji, funny, kaji. Number one, Coco, but see, my little bro, when your best, make it sing and yambo. When you pull up, look for me, no one don't come up. But the man in the building, in the style,
That was your part. That was your part.
big box, zigzag, big box, dancing box, the zigzag. One caramella, one tenamella. Coming through a fear, say to Mandela. Pocket to a penna, on a crown and henna. Mr. Kamijawa. Come over, Coca-Cola, and shout better. Yeah, come up with Nivea, and shout better. Madonna, come over, Coca-Cola, and shout better. Yeah, come up with Nivea. Shipping with gin, I want rocky with sneaker. Lale lavender, a grass a carpenter, and pizza. Yen cannot show Africa, and so me go with the Nimbasia charisma. If you can take this better, and you see a was some was in the leather and pressure. As at the force of the yes, I did Nimbasia to say, oh, this stretcher. Ayo, one more come my better bora. Men for a body, this got it to Dora. I was time and the panda coco sakura. I will create the crown of the persona, and I'm a man saying you could just sway and body. A man of such a thing, move on the zoom body to catch it. Come over, Coca-Cola, and shout yeah, come up and come over, Coca-Cola, and shout yeah, come up this one catching the trend. We are separating the boys from the men. It's 6 months, yeah, when your mama for my chaser anthem. Next one time, for the boys, give me vim. Yes, sir. If you're men, you fuck a gym. Yes, sir. Woman would take a film. When you brand new D crime and it's a double six. Yes, sir. But people can come and suck my jaw. Send me dry that is my and then they went to rock up. She's so funny now. Come over, Coca-Cola, and shout yeah, come up and come over, Coca-Cola, and shout
Ladies and
Yes,
gentlemen, thank you
sir.
so very
That
much.
was so lit.
Thank you. Thank
You
you.
ready to
Thank
party? You
you.
just let us know here at B100 Radio Africa. We're gonna show you a good time. We're not here for a
Definitely.
long time, but we're here for a good time, okay?
For a good time. For a good time.
So
For a good time.
it was nice to share you today. Once again, my name is Supreme Luci. We thank you so much for kicking it with B100 Radio Africa. It is my main man, Mr. Dr. Crime, Mr. Dr. Crime Me. You know
Yep.
where to find him on all social media platforms. Make sure you download the music, listen to it, make a reel, make a video, share the music, like, share, subscribe, not just to him, but you know what to share and subscribe and like to B100 Radio because we like to have a good time every day. We have a good time, and if you don't know, we got some new hot shit for y'all. Because what we like to do is provide a good time each and every time when you're rocking with the team. You know what it is. Your girl Supreme Luci. Hey, happy Saturday. Get you a blunt. Get you a drink. We at the casa today. Okay? You know, get you an H2O. You probably are parched in your home right now, lips dry. Get you a water.
Definitely.
Have a good time tonight, y'all. It was a pleasure rocking out one time for the one time with the team. It's your girl, Supreme Luci. Shout out to my main man, the international Ghanaian superstar. Hey, man. Catch us next week, each and every Saturday, 4 to 6 p.m. Your favorite pregame African show. It's always a party when you're rocking with the team. Catch us where you catch us. The playlist is rocking. Enjoy that. But we out skis. You dig? Yes, sir.
You don't need to be told off. I'm big crime, baby. This is a song for my beautiful girls in the world. You don't need to be told, baby. I go screaming, run, let it go, bound, run, let it go, bound, run, let it go, bound. I say I'm a don't see many girls, but I saw you be different. When I'm told I'm a tea, go cause you see the got it. So anytime I go see your face, I love to sing this song. Cause I'm all you show you love. None of them are coming in about the map. Making a cry, they live in another come. I'm saying, man, I am one. I'm a president, I'm a grand, and I'm a power. So none of them are coming in about the map. Making a cry, they live in another come. Watch you when we are going to be a man. I'm a soul, this is what you want to be. So, me for your tears, and I'll find you, gotta tell that you are. Wait, crazy. And it's gonna come in the battle of I'm crying, and it's never come. I'm my son, man, I am one. I'm a penitent, I'm a cross, and I talk about I'm a coming in the battle of I'm crying, and it's never come. So, you and me, a girl, be against you. See when I love baby from above, cause I'm gonna cheat it when you stand up. So let's get rolling with your blast. House Range Rover and Corolla X. So I like the way you flex, oh yes. Whenever you want your space, and it shows first. It's my cool belly fat, when I'm in my mom again, the shows of my memories. Cause I'm over from my one. Let me get new lyrics, function in your marker. Just like when you book, then I'm a task. Shots it to my new death, then I'm a market. You when I make sure I'm an ashity, baby. Then I'm in, no, I say, so I link up, rather let it go bounce. Anytime, anywhere, rather let it go bounce. Now, some book, me don't put tower. Now, I'm a count for. So when you have me, Red, let it go down. Anytime, anywhere, red, let it go down. All about I don't see them children. My baby, yeah, my baby. You could be a fairy, you could be a star. You could be a star. You could be my General. Oh, yeah, yes, yeah. And because 17 I will be a Puninia. Oh, yeah, yes, yeah. Oh, and Sika don't see a Puninia. And now, Unya, yes, you was yes, so dear when chatting tonight. And so I never share other shares, yes, he was under so I'm no there.